In this video, we are going to talk about the tragic case of Henry Ruggs, the former NFL star who was sentenced to 3 to 10 years in prison for a fatal crash that killed a young woman and her dog in Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs was a promising wide receiver for the Las Vegas Raiders, who drafted him in the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft. He had a decent rookie season, catching 26 passes for 452 yards and 2 touchdowns. He was expected to have a bigger role in the 2021 season, but his career came to an abrupt end on November 2, 2021, when he made a fatal mistake that changed his life and the lives of others forever. On that fateful night, Ruggs was driving his Chevrolet Corvette at a speed of 156 miles per hour on a residential street near South Rainbow Boulevard and South Spring Valley Parkway. He had a blood alcohol level of 0.161, which is more than twice the legal limit in Nevada. He also had a loaded gun in his car, and he crashed into the rear of a Toyota RAV driven by Tina Tinter, a 23-year-old woman who worked as an administrative assistant at a local plumbing company. The impact caused the RAV to burst into flames, trapping Tinter and her dog inside. They both died at the scene. Ruggs and his girlfriend, who was in the passenger seat, survived the crash with minor injuries. They were taken to a hospital, where Ruggs was arrested and charged with reckless driving resulting in death and possession of a firearm while under the influence. He was released from the Raiders shortly after the incident. Ruggs pleaded guilty to all charges on February 10, 2023. He faced a maximum sentence of 46 years in prison. On August 9, 2023, he was sentenced by District Judge Jacqueline Bluth to 3 to 10 years in prison. He will be eligible for parole after serving at least 3 years. He also has to pay $5,000 in restitution to Tinter's family and attend an alcohol treatment program. The sentencing hearing was emotional for both sides. Tinter's family and friends gave victim impact statements, describing her as a loving, caring, and hardworking person who had a bright future ahead of her. They said they were devastated by her loss and demanded justice for her and her dog. Ruggs also spoke at the hearing, apologizing to Tinter's family and expressing remorse for his actions. He said he wished he could take back that night and that he hoped they could forgive him someday. The judge said she considered both Ruggs' potential for rehabilitation and the severity of his crime. She said she believed he was sincere in his apology, but she also said he had to face the consequences of his actions. She said she hoped he would use his time in prison to reflect on his choices and become a better person. The case of Henry Ruggs is a tragic reminder of the dangers of drinking and driving. It shows how one bad decision can ruin multiple lives in an instant. It also shows how fame and fortune can be fleeting and how no one is above the law. We hope that this video has been informative and educational for you. Thank you for watching, and please don't drink and drive.